Good morning, y'all. I ain't gonna be on here long. So I got running around to do today. Y'all know I hate leaving my house. Ugh. I hate leaving my house. Good morning. CERCA does not like going outside, especially with all this stuff. I gotta put my mask on today, baby. Ugh. I hate leaving my house. Thank you. It's a moo moo auntie. Blue Head Island girl sent it to me. You know, this is a staple in the black woman community. I think Asian women too. I mean, not Asian women, but Spanish women be wearing them. You know, you gotta get you a moo for when you just don't feel like it. You just throw it on. That type thing. You know. Hey, Yolanda. Good morning. Thank you. You want one? If they got a City Trends in your area, auntie, go there. They have them there for about $9. Go to City Trends. You can buy them online too. Good morning, Nico. Good morning, everybody. So I'm not gonna be on here long. I don't have no whole bunch of nothing, but I did see a few things that I want to talk to y'all about. I got about an hour and a half, so we're gonna get this popping. But Tawana, Miss Rhodes, she emailed me, Ross and Gabe's as well. Okay, I don't know what Gabe's is. I do know what Ross is. But auntie, they are the most comfortable thing, honey. You know how you like to walk around, but you don't want to put the over the shoulder holder on. Just grab you one of these. You're dressed. Good morning, Aisha and everybody. Good morning. Yes, honey, that keeps me a good house dress now. I really enjoyed both classes yesterday. Thank you. I think they were pretty good too. Yeah, honey, please. When you want to go to the door and don't want to put your robe on and all of that, sometimes you just don't feel like it. It ain't nothing but a hat. It's basically a gown that you can wear outside. You can put some cute sandals on with it and go into the store and get on back home. You know, answer the door, go get the meal. I'll go grab the kids, all of that. I was just rewatching classes from yesterday. Okay, so Miss Tawana emailed me, and I want to say this, y'all. I apologize if I make y'all feel like y'all can't say nothing to me. Okay? I do not want to give that vibe. Okay? So, like, a lot of people email me and be like, Auntie, don't get mad. Sis, don't go off on me. I don't want y'all to feel like that. I'm not that bad, y'all. Okay? You all right, Demetria. You fine. I don't want y'all to feel like that. I don't want y'all to feel like y'all can't say nothing to me. Listen, the people that I go off on in class, or if I didn't have to get on you in class, it's only because y'all know better. But y'all, I'm not a mean person. So if you email me some information, I'm not going to get angry with you. I only don't like dealing with stupid stuff. Okay? I don't want y'all to think I'm mean, or because I'm not mean. I'm strict and stern, but not mean. So if y'all gonna email me, don't think I'm gonna be, because I see that all the time. Auntie, don't yell at me. Auntie, don't be mad at me. I don't want y'all to feel like that. She's not mean. We have to use our brains. She's a teacher, y'all, not a judge. Right. I don't want y'all to think I'm being mean, or if I'm gonna go off or say, I won't do that. But I just, in class, it gets frustrating. You know what I mean? If you got 50 to 100 people asking you the same question over and over and over and over and over. So don't think I'm mean. I'm not mean, y'all. I'm really not. I just don't, in class, I don't like to keep answering the same, because it takes time. If I have to answer the same question 50 times over, even with y'all emailing me, I'm not sad or upset about y'all emailing me. It's just sometimes, not everybody, not but new people, sometimes they'll email me a question, and then if I don't get back to them, they get an attitude or whatever it is, and it's like I might read it, but might not reply. I might reply to you on here because I just don't always have time to sit and just be typing stuff. You know what I'm saying? And folks be typing whole big long. I'm in the middle of having a conversation. Thank you. Um, so I can't always reply back, and if I reply, that it's a reply and then a reply and then a reply. I don't have time for that. And I'm not saying like I don't have time for you. I just don't always have time to keep emailing you back about simple things, right? Like if you send me an article, I might read it. I might not respond to you. I might not say thank you. And don't think I'm ignoring y'all. It's just I mean, I can't do. It's just me. There is no team. We got Alicia doing our IT for the website, but other than that, anything that has to do with Tap Not Play CERCA TROVA, I do it. That's all the book ordering, all the bill payment, all the responding back to the emails, teaching the classes, sending out stuff. I do everything. So please, understand that I'm not being mean, but I don't have a team of people. There is no person on the other line texting for me. If I respond to you, it's me. It ain't no pre-recorded messages, no nothing. It's gonna be errors in my spelling. It's gonna be errors in my punctuation because it's me. Okay, I need y'all to get that. So don't think that I'm gonna be mean or whatever. I just don't like BS. I don't have time for small talk when it comes to certain things. But if you're telling me something or if you need advice and I can get back to you, and then sometimes I don't want to speak out of my own heart. So if God don't tell me to say nothing, I'm not. If He don't tell me to give you a reply or He don't tell me to tell you nothing, I'm not gonna tell you. Because if He don't give me nothing to say, there's nothing to say. Y'all get that? Some people just say whatever they think people want to hear, or they prophesy out of their own heart. When y'all email me about y'all life issues, even with the spelling and punctuation errors, I'm telling you what God is telling me to tell you. I think before I write stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm guilty on that beginning. Sorry, laugh a lot. I was trying to tell my testimony. No. Okay, again, it's okay for you to do that. That's not, y'all got to listen to what I'm saying. So you didn't hear me, Sexy Ray. Hear me. You can send it and I will read it, but I can't always just get right back to you. Or if God, I don't mind reading y'all life stories. It helps me connect with y'all so I know who I'm dealing with. I don't mind that. That's not what I'm talking about. I need y'all to hear me, okay? Is once I email you back, I'm not going to email you back every day. Maybe not even for the next 7 months, because I have other people that are sending those same messages that want to reply to. Do you get what I'm saying now? If 20 people in this week send me their life story and it's almost 2 pages long, plus I'm supposed to teach a 3-4 hour class and respond to people, I be trying to get y'all to see the magnitude of work. Y'all see me on here, but I've been working since I got up. I've been emailing, checking emails. Y'all want me to like things that y'all tag me in. Did you see the post that I shared to you? I DM'd you. Okay, so I only got one set of eyes and one set of hands. That's it. Plus, I still have to live my own life. TikTok has already taken over my life. So y'all have to understand, there is no team of people to respond to you. It is only me. You want me to look at this, look at that? Did you check this? Did you check that? Did you ask me, did I sleep last night? Ask me, did I eat? Because sometimes I work so much, I forget. So don't, you hear me? And I'm not fussing. I don't want y'all to think I'm mean, but I need y'all to understand it is one CERCA and all of y'all. Everybody want a response. Everybody want me to see something. And I get it. But I don't have a team of people. I can only do so much. You hear me? CERCA is a team of me, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's only me. And not that I don't be wanting no help, but as y'all can see, it would be different if we was in the same state and I could say, okay, I need you to do this. But I don't know people, so I can't trust people to go and be reading people's life stories, which people don't believe that people send me, but they do. You want a random person reading your life story, knowing your name and who you are on TikTok? No, I don't. So that is why it takes me so long to get back to people, because I don't let anybody read all y'all letters. They have only been in my eyes. That's it. Nobody else has heard them. Nobody else has seen them. It is me. Okay? So don't think that I be fussing. I just be trying to get y'all to understand it's only 1,440 hours in a day. And if I spend over 6 or 7 or 800, because sometimes I do 400 minutes in a day, And 400 minutes, that's 800 minutes, and it's only 1,440 in a day. I still got to poop. I still got to shower. I still got to call my kids, talk to my grandkids, handle my own business, and then try to find a time to sleep. You hear me? So don't apologize. I want to hear y'all stories, but I might read it and not be able to get back to you. Maybe I'll just pray for you. Okay? Because sometimes I don't know what to say. Some of y'all stuff be breaking me down. Really. Because y'all, it's a lot of people in here that maybe y'all done live some lives. And so sometimes I don't know what to say. Because I'm not God. I'm just CERCA. God works through me, but I am not God. I can't fix everybody's problems. I can't. And this is why I tell y'all, go to God first, and hopefully he sends me to confirm whatever it is that you've already been praying about, because it's no team of ministers to pray. It's none of that. So, and I'm scared to do that anyway, because I can't meet with people and feel their spirit. Well, you shouldn't keep everything in, because you will never get better doing that. You'll be one of them old people still talking about stuff that happened in 1922, and not to use it to help nobody, but it'll still be a scar. You better start letting that stuff out. And that's what we do here. Like I said, if that's the only way you can get it out is to email me, because you know I ain't going to tell nobody, boom. Type the whole story. I might read it today. I might not get to it till next week, but at least you got it out. A lot of people tell me their life story, but that's why people come back here, because they ain't heard their life story. Unless I say, can I share this? And I won't tell your name. I'll say somebody. Right? That's the only, some people have allowed me to share what they emailed me. Okay? And so, but other than that, y'all ain't heard y'all stories y'all told me in an email on here, because I keep them, as my old pastor say, under my hat. So with that, that being said, I don't want y'all to think I'm being mean. I don't. Yeah, sometimes we need to just get it out, right? And telling somebody that don't know nobody you know is sometimes it's freeing, okay? So if you want to tell me your life story, type it. Type it. Type it. Type it. And send it. And I might just say I'm praying for you, but at least you know. You know what I mean? So I want y'all to understand, because sometimes CERCA be over. A lot of times I be overwhelmed. This has taken over my life. Yeah. And I don't really have no outlet. So I be trying to say, okay, y'all, because if I'm full and I just give up, then what happens to us over here? I'm trying to tell y'all. And I mean, it's a lot of y'all. And, you know, there's a lot of issues that's happening every day. So with that being said, this is such a safe space. I love it, right? But do y'all understand what it takes to keep this a safe space? You hear me? Do y'all understand the level of work it takes to create the space that we have here? It takes a lot for me to keep my mind. I have to not pop off. I mean, I go off a little bit, but not like I used to. So, and again, no matter what I'm going through in the back of my mind, I have to get on here and do what I have to do. And y'all don't be knowing what's going on once I get off this camera. It could be things going on with my family. It could be things going on with me. Do you see? You said you make it look easy. And that's the thing. Thank you. Hi, Pumpkin. I ain't seen you in forever. How are you? Hi, Pumpkin. TT ain't seen you in here, girl. You all right? Thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. So I want y'all to know I love y'all, and I will give as much of myself as God allows, but I do have to save a little bit. Thanks, Keish. I do have to save a little bit for myself. You know what I mean? Because I had started popping off on my kids. I'm good, TT. I miss y'all. Yes, just keep praying. I do, Pumpkin. I do. With that, so Miss Rhodes sent me. I just want y'all to know that I do want to hear y'all stories. I do, but I just can't always get back to you. And sometimes, like I said, I just read. I write your name down in my journal and ask God to pray for everybody that's involved in whatever it is that you're telling me about. I might not say it to you, but I am praying for y'all. Okay? I do. And I worry about y'all. I worry, and sometimes I have to stop myself from doing that because I have to be able to still get through the day. Hey, everyone. Been a minute since I've been here. Hey. Love you too, Pumpkin. So with that being said, to the order of business, Miss Rhodes sent me an email this morning, and she's down in Florida, and she was telling me some things about the bus situation. But basically, they about to start where she's at. They're gonna start scanning kids on the bus, and the problem is they're trying to get all the systems together. The children in her children's school group will be scanned on and off the bus, I'm guessing. That's interesting. Why do you think they're doing that? What was our main to see, to pay attention? Ain't that crazy? Y'all think that's crazy? All four of my kids went to school. They ain't never had to be scanned to be on the bus. Guess my kids won't be riding a bus anymore. Yeah, she emailed me this morning. She said, I'm sorry, but I got to tell you this. She said it's been a whole big mix-up, and they said it's going to take some time. But, yeah, they're about to start scanning the kids in and on the bus, like on and off the bus, scanning them. Every kid will have a little thing, and they're going to be scanned. That's why I homeschool here. Yeah. Yeah. You don't think that's crazy, though? Y'all don't think that's nuts? Very interesting. You need a lot of these in your house of all different subjects and all different age groups for your children, phonics and things like that. You might want to start going to the Goodwill and as many places as you can and getting these. I told y'all. Because let's say that Prop 2025 passes, they'll know if your kid is supposed to be on that bus or not. Well, I guess my gas budget will be going up. I'm in Florida. I haven't heard it, but no. Okay. Car ride just got longer or should be longer. I'm just saying, you have a whole book room. Come on. Come on. Because it's a reason for that scanning. Just like I said, with the grocery store doors opening, they won't if you can't be scanned in. Hospitals gonna be the same. Grocery stores, all of that stuff is happening in our face. Getting them prepared for the next upgraded version. Yep. Yep. It's moving along quickly, isn't it? They're not taking any time, just easing those things on in. Crazy. Next thing of business, I just saw a lady in Colorado. My Colorado peeps, I need y'all to be careful. Now, does anybody remember the city that I told y'all that I used to go to when I was younger in Colorado for our church conventions? Anybody been here long enough to remember that story? I talked about it a couple of times. The only city in Colorado that I used to travel to. Does anybody remember? What's the name of it? Anybody remember the name of the city I told y'all I used to travel to as a kid to go to the councils? It's close. If y'all don't, it's okay. We talk a lot. Aurora. Aurora, Colorado is where we used to go for Aurora. I always say Aurora, California. Colorado. That's where we used to go. Aurora, right? This is where we used to go. We used to go to Aurora. Okay? Well, in Aurora, Colorado, the Venezuelan gangs have taken over a whole apartment complex. A whole apartment complex. To where the workers ain't no, you saw that? They done took over a whole apartment complex. Like how the cartels do. And the person issued you saw that? They issued a statement saying coming to a neighborhood near you, basically. They need the National Guard. It's almost identical to New Jack City. Okay. They can't even get in there to do nothing. NYCD is reporting the same, running out residents and taking over the complexes. Yeah, I did, but they're not letting y'all see my repost. Now I understand that. So I did, but they're not going to let you see my repost, I guess. You figured it was going to happen in Chicago? I don't know about Chicago. I don't know if Chicago. Oh, you said here in Chicago they've taken up residents downtown. Yeah, right. I don't know if Chirac don't let nobody do that. Have you seen them niggas? You can walk down the neighborhood streets and it sound like Iraq already. I don't think they want none of that. I don't think Chicago gonna let them do it. Now maybe some other places like Aurora, but Chicago, no, I don't see that happening. They don't call it Chirac for nothing, honey. I don't see that happening. Yeah, I don't see that happening. These niggas is wearing wigs to murder people. And putting lashes on and stuff. I don't think that's gonna be a thing. I don't think they're gonna have a problem. I don't think that's gonna. I mean, and I don't know, but I just don't see that. I just don't see it. I don't see that happening. There's a few other places I don't see that happening in either, but you know. They gotta take down the baddest of the bad first. Right. And it's a lot more of them than it is of them. I don't see them doing that. You said not in Brooklyn either. Right. It's a few places that's not gonna go down. St. Louis, you know, maybe even Indiana, cause them niggas is crazy too. There's a few places I don't think that's gonna happen. Some people don't get they will. If you said Philly, I see Philly whooped on the Proud Boys. I guess some dude was talking about. I seen his video. I reposted that. They said Philly, them Proud Boys went into Philly and got their tail handed to them. You said yes, we did. Oh, okay. I saw that too. I said, ooh. Not y'all that thought y'all was about to go marching through there, and the whites, blacks, and the Spanish was whooping on y'all. I didn't know. I just seen it today. I said, ooh. Y'all better, Proud Boys, y'all better stay out of some places ain't safe for y'all. Some places they will snatch your hood off and get you together. So you just be careful. Just be careful. The Latinos, everybody was getting on them. Listen, I heard they whooped they up out their neighborhoods. I said, ooh. That's crazy. Y'all better be careful. It is. We do need to come together. But hold on. Did we not talk about this? Did we talk about this though? People coming into your neighborhoods and we talked about what's going on in Aurora 2 years ago. Didn't we? Yes, we did. Unfortunately, some want to be every man, 5 men for themselves. Yeah, we talked about it. We talked about the enemies already being on our streets, and they hate Americans, and they don't care if you're white, black, Asian. If you're an American, they hate you. We we talked about this. So while we are fighting amongst each other's white against blacks, Spanish against whoever, there are people that hate us just because we are here. We don't got time to be fighting Republican, Democrat, and we have people that hate us no matter what we vote. No matter what color our skin is, they hate us because we're American. That's a different thing. We don't have time to be fighting amongst ourselves when there are people all around the world that want to see us obliterated. This is to my black folks. This is to my white folks. We have people that as soon as you speak with an American, whatever, are you an American or are you a immigrant? Are you whatever? You been here, your family been here. They don't care. So us fighting amongst ourselves, we are already, it ain't no way that them Venezuelans should have been able to go in there and take over nobody apartment complex, and we got the right to bear arms. Not that anybody wants to die, but how can someone... Yes, in the U.S., I'm Mexican, but I'm Mexico. I'm nothing but a gringa. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly. So you got to think. They not going to care. You American to them. Everything is a test right now to see how we respond exactly. Oh, and so understand, family, that your mindset needs to be completely different from what they got us arguing while enemies are moving in on our streets and in our neighborhoods. And I'm not saying Venezuelan people are the enemy. I'm saying there are people that plan to run this place like however their country was ran. And the fact that they could take over a whole, what if it's 3,000 apartments over there? How do you take over a whole thing where nobody don't want to go in there? What if that's your neighborhood that it happens to? So if you got proud families, and what I mean by that is them crazy folks, you need to be letting them know, look, I know you want to walk through here and hate black people, bro, and sis and unc and cousin, but we might have to band together with them to be against all these Russians is here. It's all of all of these people that really don't mess with us. They're not going to care that you're a white American. They're not going to care that you're a Spanish, Latina American, whatever, black, whatever, Asian. They just know that you're American, and they hate us all as a whole. Yes, the black and white thing has been going on since this was a country. Okay? Hell, you can't even get the Christians to band together. You can't. Baptist against Methodist, Apostolic against Pentecost. Non-denominational. We're not united. The United States ain't united in nothing. Maybe for the greed and lasciviousness that goes on here, but and the drama. But other than that, we are not united as a country. We're not united in any. We can't even unite our neighborhoods, let alone cities. There are black influencers being used to grow this agenda. What agenda? There's white influencers that are doing it too. I mean, I don't understand. It's influencers, period. Especially if they making good money. They gonna say what the people tell them to say because they have to. And that's why I said I'm not for sale. Say what I want to say. Right. And that's why our company is funded by our people here. The divided states of America is exactly what we are. And it's sad because we can't even like the people standing next to us in a line. How we gonna unite to go against anybody that tries to come here and hurt our families or extort our families or whatever it is. And it's like we can't even yeah. It doesn't even matter if you're here from another space. If you've been here long enough, they view you as American. You on American soil. Period. This is a real thing that we have got to open our eyes and understand what is going on. They are scanning kids to get on and off, scanning kids to get on and off the bus. This is not okay. Y'all, it's so much bigger than Republican, Democrat, Kamala Harris being black, Trump being a weirdo. It's so much bigger than that. There are things that are going on, thank you, in our regular neighborhoods that could be detrimental to our families. And if we are so distracted with white versus black and Democratic versus Republican, Democrat, it's stupid. Period. Both of the wings are working together. I be trying to tell people that, but don't nobody listen to me. It's fine. All the while, these people are coming from other countries, and I don't care about immigrants. They don't, so what? But if you come in here to hurt people, you come in here to lock something down like you own something, oh no, I have a problem with that. That's like going in somebody else's house and telling them what to do, baby. We don't do that over here. So the fact that these people that pay their American dollars to pay rent is now like prisoners in their own neighborhood, their own apartment, that should make the hair on your body stand up. They sure are. My kids have badges with QR codes. They have to scan to get on the bus. Shaniqua, where are you at? I always forget. You know it. Where you at, Shaniqua, again? North Carolina? Or are you in Florida too? Louisiana. So Louisiana and Florida, different parts. They kids got a QR code. They got to scan to get on the bus. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's two different mamas. Because Tawana emailed me this morning, and she in Louisiana, Shaniqua, so there you go. I'm sure it's some more places too. Mm-mm-mm. Scanning means tracking and monitoring your movements. Yep, that's exactly what it means. Texas too? Here in Liverpool, they have to scan to get on a bus. Liverpool, New York, they have to scan to get on a bus too. Thank you. Three. So Liverpool, New York, Louisiana, and some parts of Florida. Anybody else? And you see, I saw somebody said, I'm in Louisiana, but not where I am yet. Do you understand why I always say, not nothing to you? It's right in your state. It ain't where you at. It just ain't in your neighborhood if you ain't seen it yet. But Baytown, Texas, they got a scan too? 4. Disinformation. Anybody else? You ever had to? I ain't never had to scan my kids to get on the bus. My baby just graduated in 22. In my school zone in Georgia, they are starting to use their school ID for bus rides, but it's not mandatory yet. Oh, so they got a barcode on them, I'm sure. See? So it has begun, and yet some are waiting to be raptured or say we are not in the last days. Strength, Lord. I'm in D.C. in my school. I'm in D.C. in my son's school. They have to scan the school ID cards when they come in the building to track attendance. And yes, they're they got QR codes. Okay. Okay. Go read the just wanted to have a little rain this morning. You won't be able to fly. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, but people are not paying attention. Everybody's worried about flossing and buying this and inches and bundles and rims and all of these different things, and nobody is paying attention to the things that are happening right up under our noses and restricting the way we travel. One company is going to own all the grocery stores. They have no cashiers. You don't use any cash. Cash is the site. People are not paying attention. In a minute, we're going to be prisoners in our own cities. You won't be able to go wherever you want to. Look up the Real ID Act and see when it starts. Look up when all of this stuff with the food is changing. And look at how all of the world governments, every single last one of them, said in 2020 they're going to change the way that they govern their countries. Nobody is paying attention. But if in 2 years or 1 year you have to scan to get in, that's the chip. It's already in your right hand, or it's already. You heard that? And this was in July of 2019. Let's go back. In 2020, they're going to change the way that they govern their countries. Nobody is paying attention. But if in 2 years or 1 year you have to scan to get in, that's the chip. It's already. Was they not scanning people's foreheads to get in place 5 months after that? This was recorded in 2019. 5 to 6 months later, they had to scan your head, take your temperature for you to go in the grocery store, some places, to go to work, to go to the. Okay. I said 2 years or 1 year, and it was 6 months. And now, 4 years later, they scanning kids to get them on a bus. And kids got to scan their ID to get in school, to take attendance. Interesting. That was July of 2019. Y'all getting it? So when I tell y'all I be feeling the urgency, God be making me feel like it's right now, but it be a little bit of time away. Not always, because sometimes it's in the same week or same 2 day period. But when I feel it, and why? Hold on. NYC recently started scannable Omni passes for students to ride their subways and buses to use year round. Thank you. My kid's school made every kid scan for everything. He got in trouble for losing his school ID. Interesting. Uh-huh. Did you see the police robots that scans your face and where they saw you at? No, ma'am. I didn't. Y'all hearing this? Everybody waking up? Yeah? Hopefully you are. Anybody else have them new scanner things at Sam Clubs by the doors? I don't know. Had school IDs with a barcode on it, and you graduated in 2005. Yes, mine had a barcode on it too because we used them for lunch. But this is different. They're scanning you to get on the bus. You have to scan every space you go for attendance. We didn't have to scan in every single class we went into though. Most IDs have had a barcode on them, but it's different now. You got to scan to get on the bus. Scan it. That's getting you ready. Yeah, I've had the scan at Sam's Club for 6 months. Yes, was just there yesterday, and they said it's a new AI feature. Yep, everybody been seeing it. Okay. How much more do you need? In Chicago, we getting on the L. Our faces getting scanned. Yep. NC since last year. Yep, this is crazy. It definitely is. Okay. AI is the operation for your mammograms. Interesting. And y'all wonder why I don't be want to go nowhere. I hate leaving my house. Absolutely do. I hate leaving my house. That's why I've been getting used to being in here. That's why I don't really go nowhere, because that's too much for me. That's too much. It's too much for me. It was too much for me when I went to the air. I told y'all, going through that airport, baby, feeling like, I don't want none of that. I don't want you scanning my whole body and all of that. No. Yeah. You moved to the woods. I know that's right. I only visit my dad and run back. I'm trying to tell you. $40 to let AI look at your scans. No, thank you. Wow. Excuse me. Yeah. I'm real used to being in my house. You don't have to worry about me. I'm trying to tell you. They scan our whole body at the hospital. Wow. See, I don't want that. Yeah. And see, everybody was like, "You're crazy. You need to get out." No, the hell I don't. This face need to be. I mean, it's already scanned on this thing every day. But as for just seeing me out and moving around, I go pick up packages, and that's it. I ain't in no malls. I'm not walking around in no stores. I'm not doing none of that. They track our activities. I was told I had been scanning my ID. Listen, it's a real thing. You said you came to my mind when they did it. Listen. Thank you. Thank you, Auntie. No, thank you, sir. We ain't even known each other 3 years yet. Do you hear me? We have not even known each other 3 years. And all of the things that we talked about in the first half of 2022 are now happening in 2024. They happened in 2023, and a lot of them even happened in 2022. When I went to Rose's yesterday, they got a whole display of supplies by the door. It's getting closer. It's getting closer and closer. You know what, Isabel? It is. Kind of makes my stomach queasy. And with those numbers rising, certain numbers are rising. It's on. Who up there? Y'all saw that? That ain't happened in a long time. Y'all saw it, but y'all didn't see it, but y'all saw it. Well, hey, whoever you are, if that's Dad or whoever, hey. Woo. Okay. Well, I love being in my house. My daughter wants to go to NY State Fair. It's one of the biggest fairs. I just don't feel good about it. Man, Miss Lisa, go on and get you some immune system stuff. Yeah. When somebody gave me a gift, and what used to happen a lot was when there was nothing up there, they would put eyes up here and on me like it's two people in the room. And even before I got that with the eyes, it's always right over here that they detect something, eyes or something. And it's always way above where I'm sitting. It'll be eyes right here and eyes right there. And you know, AI can detect other things. So yeah. Hey. I don't know what's going on, but hello. I mean, Dad, if you hear, hey. Cause well, and we can't say it's his eyes because y'all know he ain't be here. And he used to have it a lot when we first started doing this. So, listen. Yes, I remember those orders before. Listen. Yeah. Too much. He used to be. Remember the thing fell off the wall? The pictures? The enemy did not want me doing this. We used to have right. Remember, I was sitting down and the spirit to get in here good, and they didn't calm down now because they see I ain't going nowhere. You hear me? That used to be crazy. Scared the hell out of me. They still be paranormal. Y'all just don't know about it. I still be hearing stuff. And it's to shake me up so I won't talk. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Didn't they? Yeah. Yeah, but you got to think about it. The enemy has always tried to scare me out of doing and saying what God wants me to say. That's not nothing new. And it do catch me off guard because what the hell, but that's why I don't let nobody in my house. That's why you can't come in here. Because I don't know who you bringing with you. Yeah. I don't know who you bringing with you, so that's why I don't do no visitors. Very few visitors in my house. And if you leave a crazy aura in my house, like if I can't, this is how I can really tell. If you come to my house and spend the night or spend some time in my house and then I can't sleep after that, you can't come back. You hear me? You can't come back. You cannot come back. You can't. And ain't nobody, well, no, I take that back. The maintenance people been in my house a couple of times in the last couple months, but if you come in my house and I can't sleep that night after that, you can't come back. And I've been like that since my kids was, since I had my son. Like, nah. If he start having nightmares after a person, like I might meet somebody, not even necessarily a guy. It could be a homegirl or whatever. And we, you know, back in the day, you didn't meet people online. You met them in the store or whatever, and y'all start talking, become friends like that. When my baby was little, if somebody came to my house and spent time at my house, and then that night he couldn't sleep in his bed, you couldn't come back. You couldn't come back to my house. I don't play that. I pay attention to that stuff because they've been sleeping fine prior to you coming here, and then you come here and they can't sleep. I don't play that. Had a dream before getting in here. They were canceling all flights up north. People went into a panic. Really? Interesting. We'll be looking. Yeah. We ain't doing none of that. No. Dang, this time is moving by fast. Goodness gracious. Ooh, well, anyway, I didn't really, hold on, y'all. I really need to make me some new coffee. Hold on one second. But I'm not going to do it because I'll make some right before I leave. right, y'all. Sorry about that. Okay. I really ain't got much to talk about this morning because I got to get up and get ready. But I just wanted to, I just wanted to talk to y'all about that scanning stuff and understanding that we are living in a different time. And please don't be asleep, spiritually or naturally. You need to be awake and you need to be paying attention. You need to be asking questions to the people that are around you because, again, just because it's not happening right in your neighborhood, right at your kid's school, right at your kid's grocery store, doesn't mean it isn't happening somewhere else in the world or the United States. So, or even in your state, period. Ooh, excuse me. So far, we know of 4 school districts that's scanning their kids, and I'm sure it's more. You know what I mean? Maybe just everybody ain't got up or they're running around or they're at work. So pay attention to the things that are going on around you. Don't be so distracted. And I'm going to be honest. TikTok done had me in a chokehold for like the last month. Like that's all I've been doing is TikTok. I mean, after my work and whatnot, I lay on there and be on there for hours. So that whole TikTok thing is real. It takes up your time. So I started being very selective about where I go. Right. Definitely been listening to my coworkers' convo. Not to be nosy. Right. I mean, because you have to keep your ears open. And now do you even understand why I say it's important for y'all to be sharp? Y'all understand that? Y'all understand why I say ain't nobody gonna have time to keep telling you stuff. You gonna need to hear it the first time and understand. Because things are changing so quickly. Searching for current events around the world on TikTok. Good job. You hear me? Girl, Mama V, you hear me? Instant became my new addiction. I said, I got to not do this. I got to not, I'll be on here for 6 hours. Look up, it's been 6 hours. I'll be like, oh my God. And this is why I can't wash my dishes. I had a whole schedule before, and get this, it's only been, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, sis, I love y'all. I'll clean my home while listening to TikTok. Yeah, I be trying, but before I know it, I done sat down somewhere. Good morning, I sent some people your way this morning at the bus stop. You'll have new followers. Thank you so much, family members, girl. Thank you. We just talked. You didn't set off something, and girl, I do not be mad at y'all. It's okay. Thank you for getting me the information. You made me have to do a little disclaimer this morning. We had a morning meeting. I don't want y'all to think I'm gonna get mad. I won't. And I understand why you did, sent them to all of them. And guess what? It's 3 other states that's doing the same thing, Pumpkin. So thank you for bringing that up. Because we found out there's 3 other states that are doing that. Louisiana, somewhere in Texas, and where else? It was Florida and somewhere else. So New York, yeah, Liverpool, New York, and a couple other places. Shaniqua said they're doing it to her kids. Making kids scan to get on the bus. All the kids have a QR code now. And in DC, oh, they doing it in DC too. Thank you. They doing it in DC too. Wow. So that's 5 places we know for sure. Oh, congratulations, Pumpkin. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, baby. I hope you have a great day. I really do. Yes. This is the thing, family. We have got to have our eyes open. They are scanning the kids' ID cards to get in school and classes. If you don't have your ID card, you can't come in? Really, sis? And you in Las Vegas, Nevada. So in Nevada, they got a scan too. Yeah, you was thrown off? Okay. Okay, so Nevada too. Here we go. Yep, no ID, no school. You have to have it. Interesting. That makes me nervous. Are they showing these kids like a right? They tracking it. What did I tell y'all about that 5G? And if y'all don't think that those IDs don't have a RFID in it so they can know where their student is at all times, you crazy. The same RFID that's in your wallet, in your in your QR, that's in your debit card, that's in your phone, and in your license plate is now on your kid's ID at school. They tried it in Indiana, but it didn't stick. It'll be back. Trying to push vax cards again too. Interesting. My son got a QR code to scan for meals and computer access, and we are in New Hampshire. Okay. Right. Their countries. Nobody is paying attention. But if in 2 years or 1 year you have to scan to get in, that's the chip. It's already in your right hand. But if in 2 years or 1 year you have to scan to get in, that's the chip. It's already in your right hand. Or nobody is paying attention. But if in 2 years or 1 year you have to scan to get in, that's the chip. It's already in your right hand, or it's already basically in your hand because it's on your card. You cannot get access to your money if you don't have a chip. You can't. You can't. Y'all heard that? No. Y'all heard that? That was in 2019, July. July. And all my friends was calling me crazy. I said, listen, nigga. My ex-husband argued me down that this was not going to be a thing. And I was like, I got to get away from you. You'll be and turn me into the people. Because you're not listening. I know that nigga be like, God dang it, I should have treated him right. Listen. I know probably because he listened to the news. He listened to the news. He get up 3 o'clock in the morning and be watching the news. I know. Have you heard of anyone else having to use the phone blocking pouches in their kids' school? But I'm sure they do. So they blocking y'all kids' phones? Interesting. So they can track them, but you can't. Interesting. Yes, kids can't use phones at school anymore. So if something happened, interesting. Interesting. Yep, in my district, kids can't even bring the phone into the building. So what if it's a school unaliver? How they... Wow. I'm strongly considering homeschooling again. I don't know why you ain't, sis. I told you. I want to homeschool. Exhibit A. I need for you to go to the Goodwill, Salvation Army, in every used bookstore that you can find. You ain't got to buy them new. They ain't new when they get them from school. But you better go get books on every subject all the way up to a college level, and they be $1, $2. That's a better $500 spent on books. Because I can tell you, my daughters, last two, was in school during 2020 and 2021 and 2022. And my baby, I go up there, baby, and she be asleep all day. I said, you going to get up and go to any of your classes? The computer's on. She'll turn that computer on and roll over in her bed. Sure did. Whitewood. I said, how you jip in school when I'm in the house with you? How are you jipping class and I'm right here in downstairs? Crazy tale. Been literally preparing for homeschooling for years, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Yeah. Yes, I'm leaning towards Father, please give me patience. He will. They'll be at the mercy of the school authorities, which doesn't have their best interest. I'm trying to tell you. My youngest was in kindergarten doing the same. Would turn it on and read a book. I'm trying to tell you. But they be on social media and texting friends during class. So it's a catch-22. I get it, but you can't take my baby phone though. Cause what if the teacher ain't right? I homeschool mine and she's 24 now. Best decision I ever made. Yep. Good eternity, Dad. Yeah, I know you're never too busy for me. So I just wanted to talk to you about all the things that are happening. So all of your word is coming to pass. Everything that you told us. Hold on, I gotta take. Hold on, Dad. I'm sorry. Hold on. My kids' school allows them to watch music videos, play music, cuss words, and everything. My fourth grader came home and told me his classmate was watching. Yeah. Oh wow. Not corn in the fourth grade. I told you. It was the sixth grade for my baby, and I was blown away. So now it's the fourth grade. Oh, okay. So there was a fourth grader watching corn in class. One of the students got put on the wrong bus and ended up in the next city. Thankfully, he had a cell phone because the driver was trying to make him get off the bus, but he called his mom. Well, I knew this when my baby came home 2000 and whatever, 13 or 14, when she was in sixth grade, and said a boy and a girl was in the back kissing and they was watching bestiality. And I said, what did your teacher do? She was like, nothing. I said, are you sure that's what they was watching? She said, yes, Mom. Oh, she said, I'm sorry, he's in the fourth grade now. It was the third grade. It was the third grade. She said, no, that's the third grade. Oh, I'm trying to tell y'all. When I tell y'all my kids used to come home and tell me stuff I didn't want to know, I was like, oh my God. Watch this. Y'all. Hello. Mama's live. I gotta ask you a question. Okay, hold on. How old are you?
I'm about to be 21.
When did you graduate? 2022. Do you remember coming home when you were in junior high school the first year and telling me that kids was in the back of your school kissing and they was watching bestiality corn? You remember when you came home and told me the two kids was in the back? I don't. Yeah. Say it again. I said, oh yeah. Oh, okay. This was the folks was doing all kind of stuff back then. And when that was what, sixth grade? Was it fifth grade or sixth grade? Grade. Sixth grade. Okay. All right. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
I love you too.
Bye. And the teacher did nothing. That's my youngest. She just graduated in 22. So 6 years before 22, this is what and y'all want. Oh, let me call her back. Hold on. That's what I meant to ask her. Hold on. She's gonna probably be mad at me. Watch this. Watch this. Sorry, baby. I got a question. So, how long did y'all have that Norton parent thing on y'all phones?
Ooh, I don't know. It was a minute now.
Y'all was still in junior high school, and I could see what website y'all was going to.
Yeah, you know what? We probably got rid of them when we got, I think it was like my sophomore year, my freshman year. That's when we got our iPhones.
Okay. Because prior to that, Norton Antivirus was on there, and I knew every website you went to.
Yes, we.
Oh, okay. Thank you, baby.
Welcome.
Bye. Who was playing with the kids? My daughters was mad that they was in 7th and 8th grade and they could not. I saw every website they went to. It's not a game. You're not about to mess with my baby. No. No. I approved what websites they went to. And you can set the age limit. You can set if they can do it in class. Schools wouldn't need to do that if parents get on their stuff. I was not playing, honey. And they was mad. You better watch it on your friend phone. That's the only time you gonna do it is when you at school. I know. I knew if they tried to go, it didn't matter what. It was gonna ding my phone, and I approved it or didn't. Baby, you ain't. Yeah, you can set the everything. You not. Don't play with me. You won't be going in. And this is the thing. Remember when I told y'all, corn industries spell corn like little kids. They spell it like it sounds. Y'all think that's a coincidence? Y'all think that's just a coincidence that they spell corn like it sounds? No, they know that's how little kids spell. And when they type that in, how it sounds, it's going to pull up that. And I knew that. And that is why I had Norton Antivirus on their stuff. Quit playing. You'll not get my kids. Nope. And I told y'all I didn't have cable. The only movies that came in my house until we got Netflix, the only movies that came in my house was stuff that I had already seen. So I already know what's in it and if it's appropriate. There was no, and even when they had a TV in their room, none of that was on it. They had to watch DVDs, and it was all stuff that I had already approved. I haven't had cable in years for that reason. What did you use to see what they were watching? What do you mean to see what they were watching? They didn't watch nothing. The only DVDs in the house was, and when we didn't really like keep Netflix until my youngest was like 8th grade. You'll not be surfing through here looking through stuff. But Netflix even has the kids part of it. People don't want to take the time to set that up. What do you mean not on their phone? That stuff was not in my house. They didn't have access to, listen, I didn't have cable. I didn't have a lot of streaming services on purpose. Whatever they watched on TV, it was because I didn't even have the antenna thing for them to get regular TV. No, nothing. If you didn't put it in DVD, you wasn't watching nothing. And I've already watched. No, it wasn't a different time. This was just, my daughter just graduated. This was still happening 3-4 years ago before. No. It was still stuff they couldn't watch in high school in my house. I don't care. I'm grown. You not. Yeah, my kids have their own Netflix and YouTube Kids. Yeah. But most. Yeah. I get it. But you shouldn't be letting your kids just sit and watch hours of TV and you don't know what they watching. They didn't, I could hear what they were watching. No, your kids should not be sitting and watching no hours of TV without you not knowing what's going on. I'm trying to tell you. We've been having the Google Chromecast my daughter's whole existence. They can't control the TV. That part. That part. And that's how it was. I control what you watch and what you do. Yeah, that's right. That's right. 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 I even watch movies before my kids do so I can tell them, but yeah. And did. I just cut my kids from TikTok and YouTube because they started doing too much. So now I'm deprogramming. I'm trying to tell you, my kids did not have access to everything. Absolutely not. And my kids are doing the same thing. They control what movies they watch. Even some of the Disney cartoons, they like, yeah, nah, that's too much. Yeah. 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 I did not play. But I'm gonna be honest, my mama didn't do that either. You know how some people let kids sit up and watch sex scenes with them and kissing? No. And I kept that with my children. And now my kids yell at, like, sometimes they're not yell but get on their significant others about letting their children watch certain things. No, I don't care. Oh, they little, they don't know. Yes, they do, because that's how babies start trying to kiss you in your mouth and put their tongue in your mouth because they didn't watch it. 2-year-old, 3-year-olds trying to tongue kiss because that's what they didn't saw. Yes, they do. No, no, you cannot let them watch that. If they see parents laid up with they mimic everything that they see because you're teaching them to be a person. So whatever you let, and I worked in daycare, I know how I go. I knew the kids that they parents let them sit up and watch anything, and I knew the kids that only watched um kid TV shows. You can tell the difference in the way that their mannerisms are, the things that they do. They want to hold hands and oh no, we're not doing all that. And holding hands as a little kid is okay, but you know the difference. So and it was, like I said, it was a little girl. We in the she's not even kindergarten. She's in 3 years old. She's calling boys under the table like this at nap time. And I'd be like, what are you doing? Nothing. Oh, okay. You get back over there in your space. She was 3. And as an SA survivor, as a young person, I know y'all be playing. I be trying to tell y'all, listen, the devil does not care how old your baby is. Y'all be trying, oh, they're so innocent. Lies. They are sponges, and whatever they see, that's what they gonna do. Had one of them in my son's class last year. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I didn't babysit a lot of kids. I know. And I have to tell them, you don't do that. That's not okay. And I will talk to the parents and say, hey, they seeing something they're not supposed to because this is what they tried to do today. So understand that you need to be monitoring like hell. If you're going to helicopter parent anything, it needs to be social media and what's going into their ojos. You hear me? My kids had to stop watching. Listen, yeah. Definitely telling the truth. I know from my own experience. My sister played with dolls up until high school. My parents watched our stuff. My daughters did too. I told y'all, my daughter, my second daughter went to sleep watching Phineas and Ferb every night. She still do as a grown person. She still do. That or Coraline, grown as hell. Yeah. Oh, I know, Pumpkin. I'm sorry, but yeah. So understand. Um, My parents monitored everything and made us read books. Yeah. You still fall asleep on Rugrats. Hilarious. 2 Rugrats. Yep. About to take Prince into school. Have a good day, Pumpkin. Have a good day. I love y'all. Oh, I cannot watch Caroline laugh aloud with the bottom button eyes. Hilarious. Well, this is the thing, family. Um, I did leave him on hold. He got other things to do. I just I want y'all to understand that this is real. All of the things that we've been talking about are happening. Thank you, Pumpkin. All of those things are happening. All of the things that we've been talking about are happening. And you have got to stop thinking that because it's not happening right where you are, I appreciate you, Pumpkin, because it's not happening right in your kid's school district or right at your grocery store or right here, that it is not happening. Pretty cool. You hear me? So with that, please stop thinking, oh, it ain't happening where I'm at, or I ain't seen it yet. So, still happening. And it's coming to a neighborhood, in a grocery store, in a school near you. So, with that, be mindful. Try to be ahead of the curve and not wait for it to happen to be trying to figure out what you're going to do. And that's in every area of our life. I saw they're still having a water crisis in Atlanta. People still not having water in certain places. Like, these things are happening. It started to show up in my OCD because the store got a section for survival things and flashlights. Yep. It's a real thing. So, I love y'all. I'm about to get off of here. I'll talk to y'all a little bit later. But, yeah. Be you ready. I'm trying to tell you, like, I don't know what else to say sometimes. And I think that's why I just be like, man, it's a little spooky to me too. Because these things are really happening and it's really not much we can do about it. Sam's Club got food grade empty containers for sale now. Really? Interesting. Interesting. They getting folks ready. They are getting folks ready. Yep. So I love y'all. I will talk to y'all a little bit later. We'll come back and probably have class. I got some things I got to do today. So I shall talk to you all later. Your store is all out of daily products. Where you at, Tim? Where you at, Tim? You meant Ohio. Ohio. Interesting. I definitely will. Definitely will pray. Yes. No eggs and no milk. Definitely will. That's wow. Okay. Well, I love y'all. I gotta go. Yes, potatoes was not available at the store, and stores are looking low. Yeah, because it's about to get ugly. They not gonna tell us that people was getting sick at the what's the name? Oh, did y'all see the thing about the Palmer's candy? Y'all saw that? Be careful buying these kids. Oh, it's a whole recall on Palmer's candy and all of their candy. Yes, and they didn't let. At first, it was just be careful, but now you need to go look up all the Palmer's candy kind. They talking about Missouri, Illinois, this place, and it is making like up to like death. The risk is up to death with this candy, and I know everybody buy kids candy after after school for their first day. Y'all need to go look up all the go look that up. Go to Palmer's website or whatever and look up the recall because it's serious. They said this candy can cause death. So look that up. I gave my dog Farmer's chicken and he refused it. I just saw that too. I just saw, get out my elevator. So I just saw somebody give their dog He was a black. We gonna show this before I get off. They don't just do holiday candy. Palmer's got chocolates. They the people that do the Willy Wonka stuff and everything. The Willy Wonka candies is Palmer's too, I think. A part of it. So what's gonna stop?
This, my friend, is an authentic piece of Dairy Queen chicken. Okay? And this is an animal. Now, I'm going to give him this.
I'm going to just tell y'all he didn't eat it. He gave him 2 pieces of Dairy Queen chicken tenders, and that dog would not eat it. And he said, I'm not eating nothing that a dog won't eat. It was just sitting there. He smelled it and turned his head. He went back, still sitting there. He gave him another one. The dog would not eat it. A dog can eat it, some throw up. A dog will eat poop. Your dog whimpered and cried? And they don't make their chicken tenders. They get them from somewhere. A lot of the chicken tenders that they have, other restaurants have. They all get them from the same place. You said my dog eats anything. Exactly. And they will not eat that mess. The animals even know it's something going on. Understand. If your animal won't eat it, you shouldn't be either. Yeah. Yeah. You said, well, I'm going to have my dog check the fast food from now on. I'm trying to tell you. In real life. I saw that. I said, And that's why I told y'all, I'd be cool. Now y'all see why CERCA started doing her own food? If a dog can detect cancer in people, you know what it can see in food. Exactly. That's gross. Sequoia. See? So, yeah, I ain't been. And now y'all see why I be like, I'm cool. I don't want no parts of it. Them animals know when something is off. Yeah, they do. Yep, they do. So, there's that. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Because y'all know I'll be on here and I got appointments. So, I'll talk to y'all. Love y'all.